The USPCA had called to inspect the animals on this property. Nearly 50 dogs were on the site of another enthusiastic greyhound owner, who also revealed that he kept a number of greyhounds inside his home.
Get down, dogs, down!
I don't shoot at them, please. They're not trained like that.
My personal experience, 25 years, I haven't seen anything as bad as this, and a poor person is living. I mean, he's sharing his house along with the dogs, and obviously the conditions the horses are in with no food. I haven't personally experienced anything like this before.
There's no food, there's no supplementary feed, there's no additional food. They're full of worms. It's just horses are state. I'm actually more worried about the horses than I am the dogs. The owner's dead.
Yes.
But you're the keeper.
I was the keeper.
No, you're the keeper.
He was to take him away in the year 2002.
Okay.
He didn't.
Okay. Who's looking after the horses now?
Well, who's supposed to be is my brother because they're his land. I'm feeding them, yeah.
But animals.
He was the boy who wanted them. He's the boy who's. Well, I'll tell you the truth.
There is not adequate food on that.
There's no food on that there.
Exactly. That can't sustain those animals. No, I'm not arguing.
There's a common theme with a lot of this work that I do, in as much as the people who I'm dealing with tend to have other problems that are beyond my area of expertise and qualification to comment on.
You are not on trial here. There's nobody trick questioning you or asking you sneaky questions. I just need to understand this place, okay?
It's very rare to find someone who actively intends to treat animals or actively intends to keep animals in these conditions. It's always a lack of awareness and almost a passive allowance to let this occur.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, that big one's way down the hedge there.
What?
The big one ran down the hedge there.
That's all right.
She'll come back. My problem here today is, under the current legislation, with the exception of 2, possibly 3 dogs, there's nothing I can do here. I am now going to have to sit down and try and talk sense to him.
Did I leave that milk sitting on the wall there?
You're all right, don't worry about it.
Is it there?
Yeah, do you want it?
That's okay.
Where's the one with the chunk out of it?
There's one with a chunk out of it.
The horses
The
is my
vet-
biggest problem.
We're here. I can sort this now. Are you in a frame of mind, or do you accept that we need to depopulate and reduce the number?
As far as the law is concerned, there's nothing we can do. I mean, there's no cruelty aspects apart from the 3 dogs that were obviously in some kind of injury, that had an injury, but the law can't do anything about it, really.
In the eyes of the law today, what could you, with the USPCA, have been able to do?
I don't have any powers at all to take or seize the dogs who
What
aren't.
would your advice be? I mean, if in an ideal situation, if you were able to give advice, what would you say should happen to the animals on this property?
The animals on this property would be better off not being here.
It's okay, just put it in my head. That's infected, is it?
Do you think that the law will help or hinder animal welfare?
Making law in Northern Ireland, it tends to be a political decision. And unfortunately, when you have decisions made at that level, facts don't matter.
Our hands are tied. I mean, my understanding, obviously, he has agreed to give out the dogs up, which is a great result we have had today. I mean, in the eyes of the law, I don't think there's anything we could have done if he hadn't agreed to do it.
In the event, the owner reneged on the deal 2 days later. The new law surely allows for a situation where animals can be taken away, can be removed if it's viewed that, by the experts like yourself, that they will suffer in the future.
If there's a likelihood or a higher likelihood ratio that these animals are going to be subjected to unnecessary pain or suffering that can be prevented, then yes, we would be on par with GB. But at the moment, as it stands, I can't do much.
But if you had the law that's going to come into place very soon, if that law was applicable today, you would have applied it.
I would have had a wider remit to make recommendations than I did today, yes.